know that after Brexit, in terms of hospitality, in my opinion, the level has been a bit up and down. But I'm positive. I want to be positive. I believe that the situation is getting better. The main challenges are recruitment, finding people, because the level of experience is not always enough, especially in places like this.
Hey guys, this is Sid Patel, CEO of Beverage Trade Network and London Spirits Competition. I'm here with Luca, head bartender of Soho House here in London. We're going to talk about, I think, the vibe, the concept, and how that adds in retention, maybe profits, sales. So let's go as practical as we can, Luca, on defining a good vibe and how, what kind of elements you have to constantly again and again check to make sure you're again in that vibe and concept that you've meant to be, right? So first of all, thank you for having us here.
Pleasure.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, your journey, and about a beautiful Soho House here?
Of course, yes. I'm Luca. Nice to meet you. I'm one of the head bartender here at 180 Strand, Soho House. As you can see, guys, amazing atmosphere and location, surrounded by glass all around. At the moment, we are in the most busy place in the building, which is 270 area, where we are making events every week, live music, DJ setup, and at the same time with a good amount of tables around to look after our customers.
What were you doing before this, and how long have you been here for?
I've started since we opened this place, which was basically 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
We still were working with the restriction because of COVID. Finally, after in the beginning part, we are ready, fully open. Is a place very busy also in terms of events. We're working also downstairs with a small restaurant with members using the laptop, so they actually work in here. So the vibe is very nice. The atmosphere is very nice.
I think great segue, because you said you were here at the beginning, and so that's a great. I think you have exactly seen the journey of creating a concept and
Absolutely,
how it
yes.
happens, right? So let's start there. When you're designing a concept, and in your case, let's take your example, where it has to be having a standard procedures because it's just another location, right?
Correct. So, for example, in terms of setup of the bars. We do have 4 bars in this place. They are all set up the same way. You will see in Soho House all around, especially central London, but not only. The bars are prepared and set up in the same way. That's the purpose is to give the same experience to the members, and in order to also prepare the same drinks if you're in London and if you are not, all around the world. In this place and mostly all around, Picante della Casa is our most sold cocktail in the building, and it comes and it tastes the same everywhere you go, all around the world within the company.
You also said bar setup is similar, right? So elaborate, double click on that. What do you mean by that? Number of chairs, height of the bar stations?
Talking mainly about the top bars, so talking about mainly garnishes, where we keep in all our Boston shakers, our mixing glass, our little bottles of cordials. As you can see, they are specifically there for a reason. Here we are again, here behind the bar. I'm gonna just show you a few of our products. Patron Reposado, which is our brand tequila. We do have Pentire as our ambassadors and part of the cabinet venture, non-alcoholic spirit. We also work very well with non-alcoholic gin and non-alcoholic tequila, quarter. Very, very nice product.
So the operation side is pretty much the same.
Is pretty much the same.
Ways are the same.
Yeah, we also
behind the scene is same.
Yeah, correct. We insert actually a few things comparing the beginning. Also because our drink and cocktail list change during the seasons. So we have a few more things behind the bar, but the setup, the concept is actually still the same everywhere. Still going here, all our gins, Bombay, Bacardi, which is part of our cabinet venture, and of course Seven Tail, our house brandy. In terms of the preparation of the bar, like I mentioned before, the bars is set up in the same way everywhere across Soho House, especially in terms of our top bars and garnishes, which I can show you from here. Cinnamon, mint, ginger, chili, which you will find in every bar all around UK and all around the world in Soho House. Same for the setup of our bar for fruit and bottles.
So if there was a checklist, right, of,
Yeah.
of a concept or a vibe, as we can say, how to create a good vibe, what all elements come to mind, just to give you a starting point, let's say furniture, light, wood, I don't know, just throw me like checklist there for people who are trying to open a bar, what everything falls into the vibe.
Well, sure. So I would say the organization is the key of success in general. Of course, I'm talking about my job, but especially when we're talking about opening a business, opening a bar, the main point, in my opinion, is making sure that everything is on top of the organization. Not only in terms of staff, not only in terms of how much money I will spend for it, but in terms of the organization. And secondly, which is not less important, the communication between employees. I'm Head Bartender here, like I said before, and we are 33 employees in here. Together with my bar manager and my assistant bar manager, we are dealing every day with a lot of people. So, and I truly believe that that is the key. So organization, communication, and of course hard work.
And on the other things like lights, music, who's responsible for that? How does the character of the bar, is that a separate person you have?
It is a separate person, correct. We have an event manager and also a technical sound engineer manager. They work together. One of them is looking after only the setup of the event in terms of music, sound check. And the events manager is actually the one planning monthly who's gonna play that day, who's gonna do setup that night. And it's a constant happening every week. Usually we have a couple of events during the weekend, every weekend, and also morning talk conferences during the morning, health being mental health, could be actually everything. Very, very nice situations.
What are your job descriptions, and what exactly and how are you measure yourself in your performance?
All right, cool. So good question. My role and my job, it is to making sure that the bars are ready for the service, especially for the lunch, as I'm working during the morning, and obviously making sure that the standard of the company are followed at all the times. If you want to go into details, I will say, for example, checking that the garnishes are always fresh, looking nice, bottles always in front with labels showing which product is what, and also actually managing the team, which is covering the breaks, placing the orders weekly, doing the invoices. Is not only related to the bar, to be honest.
But do you do buying yourself, or is head office controlled?
We are actually 4 people. There's one bar manager, one assistant bar manager, and 2 head bartenders, which is
so for
one of them.
how does the buying of central Soho House happen? Like, is it centrally some beverages you have to take it just because it came from head office?
No, so we place order obviously like everybody, but there's a beverage controller UK actually for Soho House, which is controlling all the sales, the profit, the loss, which obviously we have to respect. We do have a budget. We roughly have an holding stock in this place like £50,000, so it's pretty good. Like for bars, obviously, which requires a lot of items behind the bar. But yeah.
So like if for brands who are trying to enter in this kind of prestigious accounts, if a distillery wants to knock door, does cold calling work? Like, can they just walk in and introduce themselves, or it has to be from head office, or you send an email?
Has to be from head office, yeah.
Okay.
Every time we have news, we are receiving emails, obviously, and we actually then follow what we have been told to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a little bit about also your people management part, right? What are the challenges you've? I mean, after COVID, it was a little hard, as we all know. It was
Sure.
hard to get people. Salaries were going up.
Sure.
You all were working so hard and more hours.
Sure.
I think things are getting controlled. But what's your
Yeah.
take? What I want to hear from you.
I agree with you. The situation is getting better, actually. We know that after Brexit, in terms of hospitality, in my opinion, the level has been a bit up and down. But I'm positive. I want to be positive. I believe that the situation is getting better. The main challenges are recruitment.
To finding a good
to
person.
finding people, because the level of experience is not always enough, especially in places like this. I would say that is the main point. The rest is mainly about managing the staff.
Cool.
So it's about your personality, your way to deal, your way to communicate and to speak, which is a top priority for me.
Nice. Just last couple of questions.
Sure.
Define a good bartender. To you, who is a good bartender?
Well, I will use mainly two words: clean and accurate. Once you're clean and accurate, you are already done 50% of the job. Then obviously things that you have to learn is just about the time, just about a process of time of learning, and we are not in this place. There's no need to have mixologists behind the bar. We don't work with specific or particular complicated drinks, as we are a big company and we need to make sure that the drinks are the same all around the world. But on the other side, being accurate and being clean is already 50% of the job.
Got it.
Yeah.
What are you seeing people asking more these days, and what is your prediction for 2024? If you had to pick top 3-4 categories or
Sure.
drinks that you see that consumers are moving there.
Sure. First question, it was the cocktail, the most sold item. I will say again, Picante de la Casa, which I mentioned before, which is a cocktail made with tequila, chili and coriander, agave syrup and lime juice. Very, very nice. We roughly send 2,000 Picante de la Casa, a week.
Wow.
A crazy amount. In this place, tequila goes very, very, very well. In cocktails, on its own, with ice, plain. What I think about 2024, I'm from Italy. I hope that the vermouth world will expand all around, because I love vermouth. But in reality, what we can see is the mezcal world growing very, 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 very high. Gin and vodka will not even mention, because it has been since 1990 the most spirit used in cocktails. But I will say mezcal. I have a very good opinion. I'm not a fan, but I think following the market will be one product that will smash completely the beverage.
And
that's my opinion.
And your take on sparkling or low alcohol, no alcohol? Are you seeing solid?
Yeah, absolutely. Mocktails wise, getting popular too. Nowadays people wanna eat proper food, drink proper drinks, healthy, with not that much calories, not that much sugar. So yeah, absolutely yes. Whatever is non-alcoholic is increasing. Beers, wines. We have also champagne non-alcoholic, another new product insert recently.
On the price side, I think we were at a peak of spending premium money, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen little drop, 5% on your average bills, or maybe cocktails? Maybe have you seen little drop because of the recessionary feeling that we are getting these days?
Actually, it's kind of funny, but here we saw an increasement of prices, because especially in terms of spirits, they used to cost a little bit less. A little bit more. Now they are a little bit cheaper. We have a good profit, to be honest. We sell a lot of shots, tequila, vodka, gin, whiskey. So we really, really, really push it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.